What's up guys, just took delivery of my Tesla Model 3. Look how nice it looks charging in my driveway. Never again will I go to a gas station. Well, not to get gas at least. I might go there to, you know, take a look around, see how much the gas prices are so I could tell people who don't have a Tesla because I don't know what they're thinking. Anyways, I picked it up in California and it's seriously the best car ever. But because I picked it up in California, they did me a huge favor and made sure to have that front plate bracket installed for me right when I got there. Very convenient, right? Although the problem is I'm in Arizona, so I don't need a front plate. So right now it's just a big eyesore taken away from the beauty of its face. Like, come on now, we don't need that. So today what we're gonna do is remove it because although it looks like it's screwed on there, it's actually stuck on here with adhesive and the screws are just to mount on the license plate to the actual bracket. Now hopefully the process will be simple. We're just gonna have to heat up the adhesive and peel that thing off because we don't wanna rip it off and risk ripping off the whole bumper somehow. So let's see if we can pull this off, and if we can, yes, it's gonna be a lot more beautiful after that. All right, so basically all we're gonna need for this operation that we're performing today is a hair dryer or a heat gun, whatever you got. I got a hair dryer because I got all this luscious hair. Too bad I don't have a convertible, or you can feel the wind in my hair on my head. Whatever, got the hair dryer here, I found it. So we don't want to get it too hot to avoid damaging anything, so we're going to start off on a rather low setting, maybe in the middle and medium, get it heated up a little bit and start peeling away. Sounds extremely simple, but let's see if it's actually as easy in practice. You got to make sure it's heated up. It's gonna take a little bit. It's getting warm. Oh, there it goes. We got half of it off. All right, after about 12 minutes of prying and heating, we actually got half of it off. Luckily, you can see there's a whole strip of it going all around it. They only put the top on there, so it's actually a little bit easier for me. We still got the other side, which I wasn't heating up this whole time because I was focusing on this side. So hopefully we can do the other side in less than 12 minutes because it's just hanging on here now. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. So I was easily able to just twist the other side off because I guess it was already kind of loose and the other side wasn't holding it on. So that was pretty simple. All right. Look at that. It already looks better. We got some adhesive left over. There's nothing on the bottom. They really didn't do the best job putting this on. They only put the corners on somehow. This part is still sticky. I'm not sure why they didn't apply the whole thing, although I'm glad that they didn't because we only had to work on the two corners, which is making this a lot easier. It looks like we might be able to just peel this off. It's pretty fragile, but it's super strong when it's on there, so I'm impressed. Especially since they didn't adhere the whole thing. No package for me today? Oh well, maybe next time. It's funny, when I picked up this car, I was so disappointed that they put this on, and the guy told me it looked like it was screwed on. I was like, oh man, I'm actually gonna be stuck with it. I just paid all this money and I can't even show off the face and there's gonna be holes in it if I take this off. He's like, yeah, you could put a custom plate on or something. I'm like, I don't want to. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's adhesived on because that's what they come with. I knew that. Oh, there is some goo on there. But he was saying it looked like it was screwed on, which it did, but then I took out the screw and the screw was too short. I was like, there's no way it's going through the actual bumper. And then I checked it and I saw the adhesive. I was like, okay, I'm gonna peel this thing off. And here we are. We made it here. And wow, I'm so glad it came off. Now I don't look dumb driving around with a blank plate on the front or any plate at all because that's just a shame covering up this face. And would you look at that, we got all of the adhesive off. There's a little bit, I don't know how, there you go, you can see it on camera right there, a little bit of residue left over. So we're gonna have to get rid of that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to get some kind of Goo Gone or something, or if I could just use soap and water. We're about to find out though. All right, so what I have here is a little bit of water in a bucket, some foaming car wash, one of these little thingies, and then a rag. So let's see if we can make some magic happen. Now let's see if this is good enough to get some adhesive off. I don't think so, but we'll see. All right, bad news. Looks like soap and water doesn't want to do the trick. We still got that adhesive on there, little outlines. So I think I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some Goo Gone. All right, so last night I picked up a little bottle of Goo Gone and we gonna test this thing out. So before we do it though, we're supposed to test it on an inconspicuous area to make sure it doesn't eat at the paint or something. So I guess I'm gonna go somewhere underneath the bumper in the back. That way no one will ever see it in case something goes horribly wrong. But what you're gonna have to do after you apply this and get rid of that sticky residue, you're gonna have to wash it off with some warm water and delicate soap. I think they recommend dish soap, so let's see how this goes. Well, I made this hard to open. Okay, it's sealed for your protection. All right, microfiber rag. Let me put some of it on here. There we go, a little bit, does the trick. Let's get it as inconspicuous as possible. Put it on here. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Then we get some of our soap and water mixture on the other side of the rag. Wash it off. And then we get the other side of the rag and dry it off. And it looks like we're clean. It looks like we're good. I don't see any paint coming off. Or do I? That's dust, right? Pretty sure it's dust, there's no way that's paint. All right, so far so good. Now let's move on to the bumper where the actual magic needs to happen. I forgot which corner was wet, so I'm gonna use the other corner that I didn't use yet. Let's put some on here. There we go, dab it up. Now, let's see if it works. Oh, it's actually coming off. You have to kind of use your fingernail a little bit to get through some of it, but it's actually working. Where's the rest of it? That's kind of hard to even see. It's like, it's not really that bad. Over here. All right, let's see if we got it all. Let's get some soap and water, wash it off. That's crazy how it just goes right through it. Just like that, it's gone. It actually does smell like oranges too, unless that's the dish soap. I might be getting confused. I can still feel some of it right here. Oh, there's some down there. I didn't even notice that. Let's get this thing dried up. And just like that, no more goo. Goo Gone. All right, so all in all, the process was super simple. Once you get the frame off, use a little bit of Goo Gone to get off the goo, and just like that, works some magic. And now we can enjoy the Model 3 exactly how Daddy wanted us to. Let me know if you guys had the same problem and had some success with it. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Till next time, I'm outie, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.